There was an injury report last week, and basically said that some guys will be limited as we start practice tomorrow. We will protect some of the older guys because of their injuries, so people will see younger players out there in positions, but all of those guys are supposed to be well by the time we get started for practice for the games, and that'll be at least 2 weeks from now. But we feel like that everybody that's on our team at this point, except DeAndre Davis, will have a chance to play in the first ball game. Everybody else they feel like has a chance. So they do not feel like he will be ready to go. Our emphasis on the first week will be running the same offense, but at a lot faster tempo. We've talked a lot about the running game since we've been here. I feel like that you need to have a running game, and you need to be able to use it when you need it. It doesn't mean you use it every game, but there's games that you have to be able to run the ball well to win, and we'll continue to strive to improve in that area. We've got an older offensive line, we've got older backs, and we feel like that we will be better in that area, but we want to be able to stay balanced and may not use the balance all the time. We still do whatever we need to do to win the game, but we'd like to be able to do both. And likewise, the emphasis on defense would be stopping the run, because we didn't do that very well a lot of the time last year. The biggest thing from David is he's had 2 great years to learn. Some things really positive, some things not as good. And he knows now that he can make plays with his feet, because he did against Oregon State that helped us win the game. The scramble with a free pass rusher to look downfield and hit Jonathan Gray for a touchdown are things he hasn't done a lot that Colt and Vince did so well. So we feel like that's another part of his game that we saw step up this spring. And probably as much as anything, the ability to lead the other guys. He understands now that they all watch him and that he is the guy, and that when he speaks they're going to listen. So he's got to make sure that he's saying the right things, but he's also got to be the hardest worker on the field to be a great leader. He's got to be tough, and he's got to make plays, because they're not going to believe in him unless he does that. I think the coaches that came in 2 years ago understand Texas better now than they did 2 years ago. It's a different place. It's a unique place. We said the players are older. There will be more depth. It's funny that this recruiting class for offensive linemen could be one of the best offensive line classes before they finish at Texas ever. I can't wait to see them when we put the pads on, because I'm really excited about them. We haven't been able to find these guys and get these guys on campus like this, so it's going to be fun to watch them. Don't know how soon that'll be, but our future is very bright there. I do think our defensive line's good and will be good. Just watching them and hearing about the summer. Linebackers are older. Linebackers and safeties have some things to prove. But I think that 2014 recruiting's good. 2015's unbelievable. We've got so many kids that are interested in coming for next year.